Hey everybody, welcome back to another SailAway review. If you would like to see our regular episodes, you can visit us on Sundays, and these reviews are going to be coming out more of the mid to late week. So you're in the right place if you want to see some reviews on some outdoor products, some of which will be sailing or cruising related, some just other outdoor endeavors. It's going to be all over the place.
Yeah, like our lives. This week we have a Mokwheel Mesa Lite ST 2.0.
It's a long name.
It's a long name for a
big bike.
Yeah,
So that's appropriately named because it's a beast.
Yeah.
This is definitely solidly in the cruising e-bike category. I suppose you'd call it a commuter, around town kind of bike. We got it here. This is the Mokwheel e-bike. I'm pretty excited about this one. It looks like a beast. A beast! Ready?
It's packaged real good in there.
Alright.
Accessories! That's my favorite word.
Protection for the stem there. Make sure I don't pull anything too hard that I'm not supposed to.
It's in there.
So yeah, it packs really securely. Extra protection for the wheel, which was strapped up here. And you can see there's foam on pretty much every piece of tubing. So that even if something happened in shipping that got through the box, pretty good chance everything's going to still be okay. Very nice. Let's get this foam off here and see if we can put it together.
Wrenches.
Should we look at the...
Are we going to look at the directions first? Before we put it together? Here you go.
Great.
Is that straight? Are you sure?
A couple wrenches. We got a bike pump, screwdriver, star wrench. It's like a locking one. I forget what you call those. What are these parts? Oh, reflectors, headlights, pedals.
Something.
Probably the charger, I imagine.
Surprise.
Yeah. Just lots of little knickknacks. Cool.
As with everything, we don't really read the directions first. Should have put the fender on before the tire.
Just a few little pieces, parts you gotta attach. Probably partially due to packing, I imagine, the way they arrange things. It's all pretty clear. Like you can look at it and see, okay, that needs to go there, that needs to go there, this needs to pop up, this needs to slide over. It's a bike. Left and right pedals.
Do you know your left and right?
Hand me that. One of those wrenches, the little one, I think.
This one's the little one, I think.
No.
This one's the little one,
That's
I think.
the little one.
I knew what a wrench was, though, so I feel like that's a win.
This is just the charger. Very small. Alright, well, we're going to undo this again because we didn't follow the instructions. This is the chintziest pump I've ever seen.
But if it works.
I guess, yeah, if it works, it works.
Chintzy.
Yeah,
It just feels kind of flimsy, not very, like it could break really easily.
To be honest, most people that are going to have a really nice bike are going to buy a nice pump. This is just so when you pull it out of the box and you're like, oh man, I don't have a bike pump.
You have a bike
Pump
pump.
up your tires and get it. Yeah.
You can go to the store and get a real one.
Exactly. Right, you can ride it or Alright, so here's power button. Oops, tighten that up.
It says hello. Okay. It's hard to see that.
There we go. It's on. All right.
Okay.
I think we should start right off by saying, for us at least, this is not the kind of bike that we would carry aboard our boat and sail with. And we knew that going into it.
But we did carry it aboard our boat.
We did.
And it was a pain in
we
the butt.
did do it. It's a full-size bike. These bikes are generally pretty heavy because of the motor and the battery and all the added stuff that goes along with them. And so if you live on a cruising sailboat like we do, mostly at anchor, where our entire form of transportation is going back and forth ashore on a dinghy, especially just an average size dinghy, carrying a full-size bike, e-bike or regular, really difficult. But we really wanted to see how this bike performed in and around marinas. There are applications, there are boats, people who are living aboard larger boats and marinas. I could definitely see having a bike like this. That said, this is more of a commuter. This is around town, back and forth from your house or apartment to work, and it's a nice one.
It was so nice that we decided we should try it out just to see if maybe we were being...
Yeah, maybe there was a chance.
Yeah.
That all aside, it's a smooth bike. It's not particularly powerful. It's 350 watts, a 36-volt LG battery, so it's got really good quality stuff on it. 300-pound rider limit, 50-mile range. So again, that goes back to it being a round-the-town bike and a back and forth to work. You've got a lot of distance on this bike, which is really cool. And just a lot of nice little details on the bike.
Lights in the front and back and on the sides that are LED, so you can see them at night, so your safety is important and good and taken care of. The display is really easy to use, and it's just got a really sleek profile. The battery fits in it really nice and smooth. You wouldn't necessarily know that it's a battery embedded in there. So it's a really pretty bike.
It is. It's a nice bike, and it feels that way too. It feels very smooth. It's got an adjustable front suspension that keeps things nice and mannerly on the road. A very, very comfortable seat, a nice seat position. Once again, we have a pretty good angle on figuring out the comfort of bikes because I'm 6'2" and you're 5'2".
Yeah.
So we get a pretty good idea of how it'll work for taller and shorter people, and I think we were both very comfortable on it.
Yeah, this one had a slope. What do you call that?
Yeah, like a step-through design.
A step-through design, and so I didn't have to hurt myself trying to get up onto the seat. That was my favorite thing about it.
Yeah, so while its size does make it difficult to carry back and forth on a boat and get up and down the stern of a boat, as far as on land, it doesn't feel heavy. It's very easy to pedal. 27.5-inch tires with fenders. It's just a very well-mannered bike. You're not going to get dirty riding it. It's a Shimano 7-speed, which is pretty common for a lot of these bikes, but they're really good quality. Disc brakes front and back. The bike looks well thought out, and that's why it's at the price point it's at. It's a little more of a caddy in the e-bike range, I would say.
Yeah. So it does have a bike rack, and the bike rack, it has threaded holes in it, so you can buy your own accessories or you can make your own things. It's got a seat that you can put in there. It's got a basket that you can do. We didn't get any of those. Rivers was pretty sad that we didn't have.
He rode on it anyway.
The extra seat, yeah. So it at least holds 45 pounds of child.
And despite the fact that it's not necessarily engineered as an off-road bike, it's definitely a street bike. The tires are so big that it does great in gravel, grass, no problems whatsoever. So you won't have any problems taking this wherever you got to take it to get where you've got to go.
It also can function as a rail bike, too.
There is that.
So that's always good in case you run out of your 50-mile range.
Yeah.
You can still paddle that thing back home.
At about 51 pounds, you can pedal this thing around and it doesn't feel like you're going to drop dead.
Yeah.
So to sum up, for our lifestyle, a bike of this type, not this bike's fault particularly, is not really what we would want on a big boat like this to have to get it up and down. If we lived in a marina, that might be a little bit different of a story where you can get it down once, park it on the dock, and ride it all over the place. And that goes for all bikes of this kind. That said, if we were just using this to go back and forth to work or around town or for just leisure, super nice bike. So if you want a refined bike to get around town on, this is one that you should take a look at. And if you do, down in the description there's a SailAway link where if you go through that link, you'll help us out a little bit and you'll get a nice little discount as well. So go check out Mokwheel and the Mesa Lite 2.0 ST.
Yes.
We think you'll like it.
So does that truck.
Yeah.
All right, this week we have a Mokwheel Mesa Lite
Mesa.
Is it Mock or Moke?
I think it's Mock.
Okay. Mokwheel Mesa Lite.
You said Moke.
Mock. This week we have a Mock. Now I'm confused.
Mokwheel.
Okay.
Yeah.
This week we have the Mokwheel Mesa Lite. Shut up. Do you want to do it? Mock. Okay. This week we have a Mokwheel. Do it.
Oh shit. You got like a serious.
I do.
Yeah.
Mokwheel. This week we have a Mokwheel Mesa Lite Saint 2.0.
Just ST 2.0.
Mokwheel. I feel like I'm Moira Rose getting like drunker and drunker. All right.
There's a problem.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Moira Rose. Come taste the difference good fruit can make in your wine. You'll remember the name, Herb Ervlinger, Bert Herngate, Irv Herblinger, Bing Livehanger, Liveling